Hello and welcome to episode 5 of my Oxygen Not Included playthrough, aptly titled Make Magnet Proud, which the whole goal of this is to actually complete a run and to, inspired by the content creator Magnet, to finish, get through the temporal tear, and increase the percentage of people on Steam who have actually completed the game and getting through the temporal tear. Not too much to really say, considering I am recording this pretty much right after the last episode, so we're picking up right after that. Where we were was we were just getting the plumb bathrooms and everything. We had the water running, and we're just going to get going right into this without any hoopla or hesitation. Oh, hello. That's a royal nymph. I kinda want to catch it. Kinda want to catch it. How old? It just hatched. I don't remember entirely genetic ooze. I don't remember entirely. Fried mushroom, gristleberry, pepper nut. I am. Ugh. Damn it. I don't have phosphorite. Oh my god, I didn't know there was this many different ones. Wait, what? Okay, you know what? No. No. As much as I want to get into that, I need to stay focused on just actually beating the game. One step at a time. One step at a time. Alright, let's just make sure that this is actually flowing. And it is flowing, and everything is working correctly. And this is going to that. And are we flowing correctly over here? It looks like all is good and right in the world of bathrooms. Yay. Cool. So, what'll wind up happening is this will all be a great hall, and then I'll have a secondary separate room for the kitchen. But we are running drastically low on food, so that is the first step. We need to start digging. Digging and digging and digging and, yes, finding food. 2, 5. So that is going to be the current sole mission. And I think what we're going to do is just temporarily. We're going to do this down to there. And then again, all temporary. Deconstruct that because we're going to do that. Damn it. That's not what I want to do. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to keep a close eye on this, and what we need to do is have them dig out this. Some pockets in here that might have food. That? No. Hopefully there's no suffocation issues because we are delving down into carbon dioxide down here. But hopefully the more we open this up, the carbon dioxide drifts down, the oxygen should drift down. Hopefully at 9 dupes, two should be able to keep up, although I feel like I should move. I should put a third one down. Yeah. Just for now. Just for now. Research. Keep the research going. Wait. Yeah. It's going straight down through. No rhyme or reason. Just straight down through. Duplicate skills. Catalina. Advanced researching. Super hard digging. And I absolutely want to get a skill scrubber going now because I can change nickel off that. Just gonna put that there. And you know what? We're just gonna do this. Oh, I can get rid of these now. You guys can stop using that. You don't need to worry about that anymore because now we have this. First tank is full. Moving right along. That did not help with food. Okay, I'm starting to worry a little bit. That's not 4 wide. It's alright. That's better. 2, 3, 5. Fairly alarmed here. Yeah, I'm pretty alarmed right now. So hopefully we can find some food in there. These are almost coming back up. Unreachable food? What? I know. Okay, thanks. Cool. Oh. What do we get? Yay, royal flush. Cool. Moving right along. Not panicking. We're not panicking. I'm not panicking. Are you panicking? You should be panicking, and I should be panicking. We should go into here, because it looks like there, and into here, and into there. Might be food. 6,400. Alright. I should probably drop another row. Because, I mean, see, okay, cool. I need to figure out where I want to put. Okay, so I'm going to keep my power down here. I want to put my bristle blossom. You know what? I am going to keep my branches up here. I'd like to put them here, honestly, is what I would like to do. But the problem with that is this stuff is in the way, and I need to be able to deconstruct that, and I don't have a demolitionist yet. Who is... You know what? I can deal with... Again, temporary. This is only going to be up for a cycle or two. I can clear this out now. This is dangerously low. But what we're going to do is we're just going to try and keep coring out, digging out. Because, I mean, if I try and throw up bristle blossoms quick, they're not going to come up for like 4 cycles, I think, anyway. Granted, these aren't going to pop instantly either, but this is going to be a lot quicker than trying to set that up. And these are, I mean, these are getting there. Here's really 1, 2, 3, 4. I need another mess table. Can just sit there for right now. Come on, guys. Oh, I didn't expect that to happen. How'd that happen? Plenty of mealwood seeds. Oh, okay, we're moving right along. I do have 10 beds. I'm not opposed to, as soon as I get this sorted, I'm not opposed to just getting on 10 dupes here real soon. Search done. Gone down. Priorities, I didn't change. Oh my god, there we go. Researching, not going to be, I'll leave that. You're not going to be doing any building. Not going to be doing any digging. Supplying, storing, life support, toggling. Nope. Leave it on tidying. Touch cooking. And there's nothing to decorate anyway, so I'm not really worried about that. And then where is... Take Stinky... Or, not Stinky. Nicola. Nicola. You can get scrubbed. Copy. Alright, hopefully these come up, and then this should sustain while I get the rest of this sorted out then. Printables. Even better. I don't. Yep, that's fine. Perfect. Bam. That will absolutely end. Crisis averted. So now we can get back to handling the excavation. And the next step, getting all of this cored out and starting to block in the base. There's no way this is going to fill all of these. Actually, I don't even think that's going to be able to hold all of them. Oh, I don't know what I want to do here or how I want to do it. And also, this kind of puts a damper on things, because normally what I would usually do, I think I'm going to wind up moving the research stations. I am going to move the research stations. Only because I want to put conveyor chutes in there. Nicola got respec, so perfect. Critter ranching, even better. Right into critter ranching 2 because we're going to be moving right into there as well. Farming, right into critter ranching 1. Perfect. Otto is already into crop tending. Perfect. Catalina, advanced research. Nice. Alright. So, and then Ada's getting close. So we're back on track now. It only took 49 cycles. But what I want to do is I want to do for shipping and receiving, I still need to research that. I put conveyor loaders or conveyor chutes here. I like to have auto sweepers in range of the printing pod and the conveyor chutes, and then I pretty much just kind of try and use this as a centralized location to ship everything and keep it in kind of one spot, and that's not what I wanted to do. So that way it just makes it easier on the dupes, less travel. Wait, do I have... I do have an automatic dispenser. Just gonna build that, just drop everything up here. So I think what I'm actually gonna wind up doing is moving search stations down. Be a little bit farther to walk for water, but it's okay. And I'll have to set up a light. But so we're gonna do that. And we're gonna do that. And then this, this. Deconstruct that. Perfect. That research is finished, so I can deconstruct this and deconstruct this. Alright, now I need to figure out what I want to do with this. Because I want to move... Alright, and I need to start... I would like to have all of that, please. Insulated tile. Just gonna do granite. And... well... I'm thinking we cut it off here. But I want to be able to get this stuff out. So the bottom is going to be a little wonky at the moment. Oh my god. And of course he got caught. Get out of there. Get. See, and this is... oh, this is what you got to watch out for. And what I'll actually wind up doing is I'll move this all the way down here. Wait. Oh. Stop. Stop. Is that really just like perfectly in line with 26 over? It is. Okay. It's fine. Did you get slime lung again? Oh, food poisoning. Oh. What? How? Do I have food poisoning germs? What did you eat? Did you eat dirt? Probably ate dirt. It's fine. Feels as carrying for the cook and the rancher. And all sweep. There. Now they can just sweep that and just drop it up there. While I'm at it. I don't know why I forgot that I was moving stuff. Research. Moving on. Deconstruct. Sweep. All. Get rid of that stuff. Get rid of that stuff. Get rid of that stuff. And that too while you're at it. So they'll just move everything over here into there and it'll just drop it right on the ground right there. So that way everything is a nice one little neat tidy corner. In tandem research here, so that's going to go really quick. So finish coring this out. Technically that's whatever. Just do this. Should just jump down there, dig that out, and then I can seal that off. And then I'm just going to run this up and over. You know what? Actually, I'll just do this and because what I'm trying to do is prevent this heat creep. I don't want this heat to creep in. I'm trying to get ahead of it now. You know, I was going to try and make it a perfect square, but it's okay. I have plenty of base space to work with. It doesn't need to be perfect. I'm going to just replace these with insulated this way. And then this is granite, right? I'm going to run this down. Yeah, because by the time this episode is over, we'll be ready to figure out how we're going to start coring in. Because what I really want to do, I don't know if if I zoom all the way out, it looks like I'm pretty centered here. And honestly, it would make the most sense to go in over here. So I think we're going to make an exit with oxygen masks over here. Is what we're going to do. Eventually, this will wind up becoming a power brick, I think, is how I'm going to do that. Let's not get ahead of myself. Focus. Focus. Where are we at here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 full. Working on that. You know, it might actually just... maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway. Research is done. Moving on. Next one. Electrolyzers next. So, food is being handled. Catalina still has food poisoning. Cool. Pretty sure somebody has doctoring. Alright, so the pickled meal is coming in. It looks like we have food situated now. We should be good on that. Heat's okay over here so far. I need to get this blocked in. Definitely need to get that blocked in. Let me do that. I think, yeah, I mean, I can go to here. Um, it's not perfect, but it doesn't have to be. Okay. The igneous. And just come down through here. Sure. We'll work. That'll be decent. I mean, that's more than enough space to work with for the interior. And then that way try and keep as much of the heat out. There's actually pretty big space. So I'm going to wind up with... Yeah, I'll clear this. 1, 2, 3 ranches here. I need to do something with that water. I mean, I can just move that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn these into mealwood here. Because even once I switch to Blissful, I still keep mealwood for the backup and also for the seeds for Paku. Feed him to those. Blueprint. Paladin cuisine. No. Suit wearing and a decorator. Hey, doctor. You know what? We're gonna go. I don't want to deal with loud sleeper. All right, we're gonna take Ruby. Suit wearing and decorating. This Ruby will wind up being our decorator slash janitor. And that'll be the last one we take until we get all of everything that I've been talking about. So we need to get this taken care of, get the base blocked in, get the ranches going, and at this point then we need to start getting into automation, shipping and receiving, and now it's going to be a matter of moving on and actually clearing out getting the base situated actually, and really moving towards the first stages of complete sustainability. Minus, I still haven't found a water geyser. See any... Oh, there's a cold biome. Wow. That is so far away. It looks like there's another cold biome over here. What a terrible roll. Oh, that is... Oh, I hate it. I hate... Are they... Oh, well, there's the teleporter. The next asteroid. Oh my god. Sleetweed is so far away. Oh, that's not cool. That is not cool. Well, I mean, the biome itself is cool, but what are you? You are a leaky oil. What? Really? That close? Okay. Man, I hope. I mean, there could still be in this area, or maybe. I mean, this doesn't go that much further over. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll get there. We'll get there. Colony achievement? No. Duplicate skills, Ruby, decorator, art fundamentals. Get that. Schedule. Ruby. Just definitely woke Ruby up there. Sorry. Oh, I can change. Nicola, where are you? No longer a research. You are now a ranch. Rancher. There we go. Oh my god, so slow. Right. I guess I mean, I don't know what I mean. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna do, I can just put some tanks up on top of here and just pump it into tanks up here. So I need to get this copper. How's the... Yeah, I need to get out to here and wall. I gotta wall this in. I didn't even... Did I get demolish on this bit yet? No, almost. Soon. Tear all this out. But let's keep going on replacing... Oop. Drop this down. Drop this down. Drop the input. From there, we go to there. From here, we just run that back up to there. And then once that's finished, we'll deconstruct that. And then that way, any carbon dioxide that drifts down to the bottom of the base will get taken care of that way. This polluted oxygen should sit down here once I get this all cleaned up. I'll put some deodorizers down here. Oh. Finish that up. Rummage. Inspect. Rummage. Inspect. Maybe we'll get a snazzy suit. Snazzy suit. And who gets that? The cook. The most important person in your colony. Really? Can that not be rummage because it has no tile? need to... Before I forget, let me do this real quick and actually get the kitchen set up properly. Well, that ain't good. Why are you down here? You. No. Get up here. Queue up something lengthy. Priorities. Why were you down there? What were you doing? You can do ranching and farming in addition to that. Not that. Don't need to worry about tidying. Need to worry about doctoring. We will not be attacking anything. Storing. Oh, wait. No. I need to keep that on so get water. Yeah. Get out of there. With my researchers trying to suffocate themselves to death. Okay, good. I can mop that up. You know what? I should... Well, I'm not overtly worried about it because... the polluted oxygen. I'm not too worried about the polluted oxygen because I can always just vent that out later. And once I get this all taken care of, they're not going to be coming down here. Basically until I get to that point. In theory. In theory. Hypothetically. Contemplatively. Question markably. It's not... Well... It changed out anyway. That's alright. I don't need to do everything at once right now. Stay focused. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, just for this, because I don't know where to go with it right now, I'm just going to put it in tanks. And I'll use it later. So this is up. That's not what I wanted to do. This... 48... 950. So these each hold 5,000, right? 5,000 kilograms. Each tile is 1,000 kilograms. So each one of those can hold 5 tiles worth of water, which is... So if we do, so that's 30 divided by 5 is 6. $12. I'm gonna need about 12. That's a lot. That's a lot of water. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So I need another 6. Which actually I can just put right here. And yes, I know that's an asteroid there, and I'm gonna have to. This is so much copper that I am wasting. I am probably going to regret that. And I'm actually just going to run this over to here. Because I'm going to take the opportunity to lock this in. And what I'm going to do on this side is this. Actually, no, not that. Bring this up to here. Is that is hydrogen there? I mean, that's fine. It'll all float up. We all float down here. Where are we at? 40 minutes in. Okay. Research complete. Oh, not quite. Next one. Okay, throw it in the next one. Insufficient oxygen generation. I call shenanigan. It is still a great haul. We're still waiting on those to get built. Skill point for Ada and Catalina. Catalina is to... Oh, I just realized. I gotta put her on a wheel. I gotta build her athletics up, because if I'm gonna have her going around inspecting geysers and volcanoes and all that other stuff, and she is slow. Oh, yep. Yep. That needs to get taken care of. Alright, that's fine. And we have officially an mechatronics engineer. Which means we can now do conveyor rails and everything, which is going to come in extremely handy very soon. This doing. So these are basically almost all full. And there's still a bunch of water left. Jesus. Well, I guess I'm just going to dump the rest of it in there. You know, I'm so dumb. I just realized what I could do. I just realized what I could have done instead of doing all of this. And you know what? I'm gonna not do this. I'm just gonna pump it down. I'm being fancy, and I don't need to be fancy, and I don't need to waste all that copper. That's kind of dumb. So yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna pump it. Liquid pump. I am gonna need to build tiles. Because I'm going to need to build the plumbing through it. I have fire pole. I can put that up next. Plumbing. Liquid pipe. And we're just going to run that straight down. And we're just going to, yep. Sometimes I overcomplicate things because my brain isn't braining, as I've said before. You'll probably hear me say that like 17 more times, but that's okay. We're working on it. It's all a work in progress. This working? Working. This can get deconstructed. This can get deconstructed. We no longer need those there. Get rid of... What are we doing here? Come on. Get rid of that. Power wires. Get rid of these because we don't need that anymore. What's this? That is the old pipe that we no longer need. This is also part of the old pipe that we no longer need as soon as that flows through. Come on. Thank you. There we go. Alright, so now get rid of all the carbon dioxide down here. Take care of all of that. This is blocked in. The only thing I'm going to have to worry about is the polluted oxygen down here. Eventually I will just pump out. That's what, why am I, okay. And I need to get rid of that. That needs to go away. It's bothering me. Oh, I guess it would help if I did that so that they can actually reach it, huh? And then I'm debating, do I keep the beds here? Or I wind up moving those eventually at some point. Oh, sweet. This is actually cool. Yeah, eat the mealwood. It's fine. You can do that. We're okay. For now. Printable. I wouldn't take any of you either. Digging to bring. That's actually... And doctor. This is going to be doctor prescription. And I keep saying I'm not going to take more, but this, okay, so this duplicate has digging, tidying, suit wearing already. So it already starts with +2 athletics. I can turn them into a doctor, and the only thing is they can't do animal husbandry, which I'm not going to be doing with them anyway. Honestly, it's fine. So, welcome to the colony, Dr. RX. We need another bed. Okay, now I really need to get bristle blossoms going. Is that chlorine? It is chlorine. It's okay. You know what, if a little bit drifts down to the bottom, I don't really care that much. All the hydrogen's going to go up anyway. What the? Mm, why? What did you do? Uh, well, hmm, I don't think. I don't think this is gonna help. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to block off. What are you doing? What are you doing? Please get out of the water. Oh my God. Duplicants, I swear. You know, they're fine, and then you just blink, and like, dude just walked in there and was like, "Oh, hey, let me just go drown myself." Okay, well, um, not exactly what I wanted to do, but you know, here we are. Puppets. Yeah. You know what? At this point, I could just, I could just dig this out and let it just. Yep. Well, here we go. Another new change of plan. So I'm just going to dig this out, and then I'll dig this out, and then I'll dig this out, and I'll just let it fall down there. Yeah. You know, I've said for like 3 episodes now that I was going to get bristle blossoms and ranching going. And, yeah. So, we're working on it. I suddenly want to make this episode 2 hours long just so I can get that done, so I can stop saying that. But it looks like that's going to wind up being next episode anyway. You're just going to be a doctor. Because we're going to need it. Because our duplicates are dumb. I'm not going to put those points in yet. That'll push them too far. And we now have demo. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Now that we have demo, demolish that. Demolish that. Perfect. I should have just done this from the start. Um, don't know why I didn't do that. Well, because I was trying to do it the proper way. The OSHA correct, according to OSHA violate or guidelines way. I should have known better. It's okay. You can just get rid of all of that. Yeah. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So, what did we learn today? Not a lot, other than Duplicants are desperately just trying to kill themselves on a regular basis. Oh my god. Research. Moving right along. God. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is A-okay. And that pipe is blocked, so we still have that much water left over there. Which, you know what? You know, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna reroute that pipe over and just drop it all down here anyway. And I can get rid of that. That is exactly what I'm going to do. And again, it feels like, I don't know, it feels like I didn't do anything, but I guess I got a lot more done this episode than I originally had thought. Can't get over there because there's, oop, a little too far. I guess I did get it. Yeah, I got a decent chunk done. I got a decent amount done. I definitely, I definitely worry that I'm not providing any form of entertainment or fulfillment or whatever as I'm filming all of these because I am new and I don't know. I don't really have too much feedback how well I'm doing yet. So I'm kind of like rushing things, but at the same time, I like to take my time. I don't want to actually rush things. Because even as I'm playing this game, what I consider to be slow, I mean, I am on 3 times speed, but if I tried to go any faster and speed through, I would make probably so many more mistakes. But that's why I prefaced all of this with this was going to be my first playthrough. I locked myself out of some copper. I'm going to go get that. It's okay. Okay. Oh wait, no, keep that there, because that'll prevent it from dripping down onto this side and actually push it out further. Yes, there we go. Nope. Everything's fine. It's all fine. That works. So this is what happened to the Titanic, but the problem is that the water never stopped. So it just spilled over into the next bulkhead, into the next bulkhead, into the next bulkhead, until eventually we learned that Rose was a bitch and should have let Jack on the door. Maybe no power wire connected. Why is there no power? When did that happen? Guess I never hooked that up. I guess I just didn't notice it. See, it's the stupid things like that because I'm talking and trying to pay attention to so much different stuff. See, look, this is exactly what happened. Also, I have ADHD brain, in case you didn't notice, and apparently, dude, you would have thought they would have fixed this bug by now. If you're, for whatever reason, if you're placing a ladder or something while the game's save comes up, it'll just drag it across the screen without you even realizing it. Alright. Pop this up. It's not really hurting anything. It's just going down here. I can always clean that up as well. Sweetles are going to dry. No. No, no, no. 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 Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You know, I'm seriously about to put a door here and not lay you down. Man, now I gotta put a pump down here. Okay. Well, that is going to be the hour for this episode. I don't have a real regular schedule. It's just a matter of when I can get these out, when I have time to sit down and record them. I'm going to try my best to do 2 episodes a week, if not more, when I can. But bare minimum, at least sit down and try and record 2 of these a week as we get the progression through on this playthrough. What do we got here? Do we have a 12th? No. No, what? No. Sure, I'll take the hatchling for now. And Ren got a skill point. Plenty to go into super hard. Don't really need to, but we'll do it anyway. And here. So now we have super hard and super duper hard there. I really need to build a gym. I need to get rid of that -3 athletics. I really, really need to get rid of that -3 athletics. Yeah. Yeah. So that is going to be for next episode. So decent amount of chunk got done so far. Got the whole outside bricked in. Again, I know I've said it 3 times, but I promise we will be getting on the bristle blossoms and such in the next playthrough and moving along. But we're getting there. But anyway, I've been SideQuest. This has been Oxygen Not Included. Thank you very much for wandering. Wandering. Oh my god. Lol. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. And until then, stay safe. Bye-bye.